Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining in today's video where I am going to go over my results and my thoughts on my Morpheus 8 treatment. So I had 3 treatments done. My first treatment was January 19th. So the spa scheduled me a separate appointment for my numbing treatment, which was done in the office. They put on like a gel-like substance and I sat there for an hour while that kind of set in. So about a half hour into my numbing treatment, I went ahead and I took 0.25 of a Xanax, and that was a prescription given by my doctor, and she prescribed me 3 of those, for one for each time, obviously. So I went ahead and took that about a half hour after I started numbing and a half hour before the treatment. So then full hour in of numbing, they took me back into the room to do my Morpheus 8 treatment. The doctor went ahead and explained the process to me. I felt very comfortable the entire time. And so she showed me also the laughing gas. So from my experience, from my research and just watching other people do their YouTube videos on their Morpheus 8 treatment, I did not see that every doctor gives you the option to have laughing gas or Xanax for that matter. And maybe that's why you will see some of the people where they say it kind of hurt a little bit. Sorry, the sun is going down right now. But anyway, so in some videos I noticed that people were saying, you know, it really hurt, and I did not have that experience. So I'm not gonna say it felt good, like it wasn't like getting a massage, but it's just really, to me, it was like any other laser treatment you have done. Now, if you've never had a laser treatment done before, it feels like a bunch of little tiny rubber bands just being snapped on your face. Not super hard because that would hurt, but to me the procedure did not hurt. It was uncomfortable, and at no point did I have to ask the doctor to stop the treatment. Every 5 minutes or so she would have me take 3 inhales of the laughing gas, and I think she said to make sure I take each inhale for 5 seconds, and then I kept the contraption in my mouth and blew out for 5 seconds. I believe that that's what it was. And I did that 3 or 5 times. Now I can't remember. I did that, and that calms you down a lot, as well as the Xanax. So about every 5 minutes she would have me do that. She'd ask how I was doing, and every single time I was great. I was more excited to be there and in the office and finally getting the treatment than the uncomfortable feeling that it actually caused my face. So it was fine. I wouldn't say that it hurt. It was just a little uncomfortable. So you will see in this video, I completely forgot to film my first treatment. I guess I was anxious, nervous, excited, everything, and I didn't even think about it until I was done. So I will go ahead and show you some pictures. This is just a photo, or 2 side photos from January 19th. That was my first numbing treatment. And then this was right after treatment in my car. I'm red on both sides and the forehead and chin of my face. And this is 2 days after treatment, so I'm at work. I don't have any foundation on, but I do have eye makeup on, and it's not too bad, not too red. And then this is 3 days after treatment, January 22nd. You can see the redness has gone away drastically. And then 4 days after treatment here, again, redness has gone down. I'm not wearing any face makeup at all. I think I might have some residual eyeliner on. Oh, I do. I have some eyeliner and mascara on. But I do not have on any foundation or anything because they say not to put anything on, I think it's 3 days, but I don't think I had anything on here. This is treatment number 2, going into my 1 hour numbing, and again, just photos of my numbing treatment.
So the main reason why I'm doing this treatment is because I've noticed my jowls starting to form over the last year or 2, especially in my videos. So I didn't think I had my jowls when I first started, but maybe I did. Anyway, this is supposed to help with that and tighten like right here, this area. I don't really.
So this is right after my second treatment, March 2nd. This is in the car, again, right after. This is 2 hours after treatment. Redness has gone down substantially already. And this is another couple pictures from 2 hours after. And then here is 2 days after my second treatment. This is March 4th. Again, the redness is down. I'm not wearing any makeup. Here, I did start bruising under my chin a little bit, but no big deal. You couldn't really see it unless I lifted my chin like that. This is 3 days after, again, no makeup. In my second treatment, I did get my neck done, so that is why, under my jawline, that's why that is starting to bruise a bit. See, you can see my bruises on both sides of my jawline there. And then this is 5 days after my second treatment. And then this is my third treatment. So here again, the 1 hour numbing, April 10th.
I am numbing now for an hour and looking sexy with my little elastic here, but this is how I look right now. I'll take more video after.
And then this is April 10th, my third Morpheus treatment right after. I'm red 1 week after. And then these are my final results. So that is about 3 months after my very last treatment. So one thing I did want to say that I forgot earlier is the spa recommended a growth factor and also peptides and put those on my face while I was healing. I just didn't want to spend the extra money on those two items because they were pretty pricey. But I did go ahead and put Aquaphor on my face every night before I went to bed. I put Aquaphor on my face also during the day where I thought I really needed, like in my cheek area here, which that's where I felt those sandy little clusters of just the healing happening from the little scabs. So I always made sure I had Aquaphor on my face, especially when I was not wearing makeup during the days, just so nothing got in the small little cuts from the laser. And then every night I was doing Aquaphor as well for, I would say, about a week after each session. And then I just went ahead and put on other face lotion. I also did not use my Retin-A or my vitamin C for the first week after my treatments. So you just have to kind of come off of those. I believe it's 5 days or a week before each treatment as well. And then you have to wait 5 days or a week after the treatment before you can go back on to the vitamin C, anything that's active. So vitamin C and tretinoin, I went off of that for 2 weeks. So I just had to kind of wean my way back onto my tretinoin. Oh, after each treatment, the doctor also gave me an ice pack. As I was driving home, I would, hold it on my cheek, on each side, and my forehead and my neck. So that probably helped me from swelling up as well. But I didn't swell really very much at all from this treatment. I would say there was a little bit of swelling like you saw in a couple of the photos, but for the most part, there wasn't any swelling. It definitely was not as bad as the V-beam video that I did, which I will put up here if you guys want to see that. For me personally, I don't think the Morpheus 8 did that much for me at all. They were thinking that it would really help to tighten and firm and lift a little bit. It is pretty pricey. I did even get it during Christmas time, so it was discounted. I've seen plenty of YouTube videos where people are super happy with their results, and it seems like they have gotten good results from what I can tell, but I've also seen videos where people weren't really happy with the results, or they didn't get the results that they thought they would. Personally, I won't do it again. But that being said, I love the place I go to have this done. This is also the place I go to have my Botox done and my Dysport when I have that done. You do want to make sure that when you go and if you decide to do Morpheus 8, that the practitioner that you are having do the treatment on you has experience. I can't really recommend it for you or not. I'm just telling you what I thought and my opinion on what I feel it did or didn't do for my face. I feel like I look the same. I feel like my jowls are still there, which is fine. I'm not complaining about them. I'm really not. If I could get rid of them now, I would, but it's all right. I'll just hang out with them for the next, I don't know, 6 years or so. I've been looking at, not that I'm going to do this, I don't know, but maybe in about 6 years or so, I was watching a video from I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. I've seen a few videos of his, Dr. Amir Karim. Dr. Amir Karam. He has a YouTube channel and he does what's called the vertical restore, and I think I'm going to save my money, and maybe in about 6 years or so, maybe I'll try that when I'm 55. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, so many things can come out between now and then. Also, the process was smooth there. They made everything comfortable, the numbing, the transition to the treatment, the recovery, and they followed up to see how I was doing each time, so I really appreciated that. But I'll stick to what I know works, which is Botox and Dysport. I'll stick to that right now, and like I said, maybe in 6 years or so I'll look into something a little bit more if I'm sagging a little bit more, but we'll see when that time comes, how I feel, and go from there. I really appreciate you taking out the time to watch my video and come to my channel. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, I'm sure I forgot something. I usually do. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I will get back to you, and I really appreciate, again, your time, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.